I thought I saw George Jackson just check in. What's up, George Jackson? DJ, a.k.a. DJ G-Spot. What's up, homie? How you feel? How you feel? Hope all is well. We about to get it in. Good afternoon to Kenya Brown. Doing all right today?
I'm good.
That's what's up.
I'm a little sleepy.
Yeah, long night from the Beyonce concert for some people.
That was a great concert.
So big ups to her and Jay-Z doing their thing. I think it's going, where is it going next? To Chicago next week?
I don't know. I didn't know that Cleveland was the first city on their American leg of their tour. So.
Yeah.
All right, Cleveland.
All right, let's dive in and see if we can help this person out. Share the video with your family, friends, and get their take. I was laughing at this one here.
Dear Sam, my sister is a vegan, which would be fine if she didn't regularly lecture those of us who are not about how we are poisoning ourselves, heading to an early demise, etc. At the last gathering, when my husband, cousins, and I each were eating some barbecue chicken and greens, my sister just kept carrying on about the food. I did prepare fish and salad, but that wasn't good enough for her either. We certainly don't comment on her life choices. For instance, she worships her nutritionist and eats nothing but basically grass. Her vocal presentation on her veganism is adding a lot of stress onto visits and holidays, and it's making me not want to spend time with her. Please help.
Oh, boy. I can't believe that. But how many of y'all got family like that or friends?
Me?
You put your hand up, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to always tell you what you should and shouldn't be eating.
Let me tell you. I went in the store because my husband's like really big on organic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in the store and I was like, look, honey, I got this organic tea.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, it still has additives. It probably has more than 5 ingredients in it. I'm like, well, look, I'm doing what you said. You said get the organic stuff.
Right.
And then now he was like, how many grams of sugar are in it? I was like, man.
Yeah, it's like, because, I went to go see the nutrition the other day, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, you tell me to eat, but who has time to walk? To read everything all day long. Everything's bad for you. Even the good stuff that they say you need to start eating this.
Yes.
Then you look at the news 2 months later, your hair will fall out if you keep eating that.
Thank you. I told him that the other day. I was like, I have to let you try all these things for a little while first because, later on they're like, oh, well, you should have been eating that.
Right.
We told you to cut it out from your diet, but
Yeah.
now you're going to have dementia. What?
Right. Exactly. What's up, Linda? How you doing? Jana, how you doing? She's listening all the way to Alabama. What's going on?
Hi.
What's up, Eric? How you doing? David, what's going on? He said, tell her to shut up. I'm eating these ribs. The hell with them. That's right.
Sometimes you got to eat a rib or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they narrow it down like you shouldn't. They had that one documentary that came out and everybody stopped eating meat. And, it's just always something.
Man.
Something.
I know somebody who don't eat meat, wasn't eating meat.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had colon cancer. Don't eat no red meat at all.
Wow.
Eating the greens and the vegetables and all that stuff, fish here and there. And he's like, man, I still, and he beat it. Thank God, I'm so glad he beat it.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm sitting over here, not eating no red meat, barely anything, any chicken. I'm eating vegetables and fish, and then they tell me I had some colon cancer.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah, there are things that you can do to improve and,
Yes.
Get yourself off medications
Yep.
or drop weight if that's what you're looking to do. But I have to, do a little, I can't deprive myself or else I'll be sitting there really wanting it.
Right. So, yeah, look, then they tell me about the bananas got all the sugar in it, and I have to watch my banana intake.
Yeah.
I said, well, you said do fruits and vegetables. Y'all got me going crazy in here.
But Yeah.
But everything in moderation. Everything.
Yes. In
But
moderation.
but don't be coming over doing this to me.
Yes.
You a vegan? I'm happy for you.
Right.
But look, don't come over here and you don't want to eat nothing. Now she said she made fish and
Salad.
and salad,
Yeah.
and she still wanted to complain. And she's a guest at my house.
Right.
Bring your own damn food.
Right.
When you come to my house, bring your own food. Don't come over here pointing a finger, all proud because you in the vegan club, knowing you hungry.
That's what we do with the kids, though. But the relatives still get mad when we send all the kids all their organic stuff. If someone's watching them,
Right.
We send all their food, all their drinks,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But they still sneak them popsicles and pork and beans
Yeah.
and all the
Can't stand pork and beans.
all the high fructose corn syrup. They're like, well, my kids eat them, so your kids can eat them too. I'm like,
No.
no.
Comments coming in.
All right. George said, doctors told me to eat more grains and nuts. Then I got diverticulitis and can't eat it no more.
Damn.
Eat what you want and enjoy life. Just do it in moderation.
That's right. Moderation.
Oh, man, that's rough. Demetrius said, we have to live our own lives until we're ready for a change. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Brandon said, I'm a a-hole. Let me sit next to her with a triple bypass surgery burger. I'm going to eat it right in front of her.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself, Brandon.
You fool. And that's what gets me though is how when people and listen, I have no problem with you doing what you do. I have cut back in a whole lot of sugar for myself.
Yeah.
As far as desserts and pop, I don't really drink pop.
Me either.
Okay, but now the battle is like you saw today. I had a patty melt, beef patty melt. So I only ate one piece of bread because I'm disciplining myself to move the bread because it has the sugar.
Yeah.
So I did so, but it takes time to get there.
It does.
Okay, it took me time to like I used to put 4 cups of sugar in my coffee. Now when I
still do.
yeah, well now I only have a half a pack of sugar in my coffee.
How do you do that?
I had to train myself. You go get these physicals and the doctors give you these results, you gotta talk. You gotta start applying some of this stuff. But you don't have to walk around pointing the finger, instructing everybody else on what they ought to be doing. It's your life.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think probably but how do they get the information to you if they're not coming off preachy? Because nobody wants to hear that what they're doing is wrong.
They gotta figure out because I hate how they do it too. They, I don't want to hear that. More comments, what you got? Feel free, you can call in to 888-409-0931.
Rashonda said, hey, Sam and Kenya. That's right. Don't eat then. You're right, Sam. We got to watch certain fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love strawberries.
And I love fruit.
Grapes.
Yeah,
Them green grapes.
Yeah. Do you ever freeze them?
No, I haven't frozen.
Like, the frozen grapes are a little too big for me to handle. It's like biting down on ice cubes.
Yeah.
But blueberries, if you freeze blueberries, they're really tasty.
See.
Yeah. Jeanette said she should just be honest with her sister. Remind her that how she eats is a personal choice. Let sis know that she's starting to make visits uncomfortable. I'm vegan and I don't force my way of eating on
Hey,
others.
vegan person. That's something. Who said that? Jeanette?
That was Jeanette. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I think you have to just be honest and say, you're coming off a little preachy and it's kind of turning me off.
You don't get the hell up out of here. You keep talking all that vegan stuff. We about to eat some ribs.
That's exactly how it would sound, too, at the house.
Yeah.
Rachel said, the only thing you can do is let her know that you appreciate her input and concern for everyone's well-being, but her choice is a personal choice that needs not to be pushed on everyone else. Let her know respectfully that it causes everyone to feel uncomfortable and that it ends up turning into irritation, and that will not be welcome at the next event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look here, we having a barbecue. I'm going to tell you now. Don't you bring your behind over my house. Bring your ass over here talking about what you not eating
Right.
and what we ought to be eating. Bring your own food.
And I think that's the best suggestion.
Bring your own tofu, what they call it?
Tofu.
Tofu. I remember, man, let me tell you something. I tried vegan one time, and I said, nope. So I tried to do it, and it all happened, it was just one day. So I went to this spot in Chicago on 71st, I think it was. And I got a fake gyro.
Oh, how'd that taste?
It tasted all right. And then you know the vegan people be trying to fool you. Man, it tastes just like the real thing. It does not.
Well, that's because they haven't had that in a while. So they're like, ooh, this is close. This is close enough.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to go do it. I'm a tough guy. Went there and got the gyro, the fake gyro. I'm eating it. I'm like, all right. I was feeling full. About 17 minutes later, I was hungry as hell again.
Yeah, they have. Now, I must say that they have improved a lot of the things over the years because we don't eat grains and stuff in the house. We go to rice instead of whole wheat.
Yeah.
But what he has to do for me is let me taste it. If it tastes good, then I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But if you're just sitting there looking at my plate, telling me what I'm doing wrong, then we have a problem.
Right. All right. So help me out here. Vegans can eat fish.
Yeah. Well, no, those are pescatarians.
Who?
Pescatarians.
Pescatarian.
Yes.
That sounds like somebody out there messing in the dirt and pests with ants. So pescatarian is what?
Pescatarians can eat fish.
They can eat fish.
Yes. And vegetables and things like that. Yeah.
A vegan don't eat fish.
Vegans don't eat anything that was alive.
That
had parents. How about that?
That had parents.
Yes.
So a vegan doesn't eat anything that had parents.
Yes.
Flesh
or eggs or
eggs. Okay. All right.
Things like that.
Got it. More comments coming in.
Okay. Ronaldo said, everything is bad for you. It's about portions and intakes on certain foods. Brandy said, all jokes aside, with the stuff they're putting in our food, we have to be careful. That is true.
Yeah.
All these dyes and things like that.
That's
we
right.
wonder why we have so much disease, especially in our communities. We have a lot of food deserts.
You had and I'm going to come back to that. You had Dr. Ian that was here last week, and he said, we were talking about this actually, because he had a book called Blast the Sugar Out. And so he was saying, as far as, the fruit and the sugars and that, he says it's better to have those natural fruits than to get these juices and all this other stuff that they add.
It's the processing.
And the cane sugar.
Cane sugars.
And they got then they put all the coloring in on that. That's what takes you over the top.
Definitely.
That's what does that. So that's why you get sick and all that type of stuff.
Now there's some definite things that you should not mess with. But yeah, I think that the communication part, I think if you invite your sister and tell her, listen, I don't cook like that. I don't know how to approach that lifestyle. But if you bring over some dishes, maybe people will like them.
I'm going to tell them just like this. Look here. Don't you bring your ass over my house dictating over here. That's what you decided to do.
Right.
Now, we got fish, we got chicken, we got ribs, we got some baked food, we got vegetables. We got some vegan dog food back there if you want some of that vegan dog food.
Oh, Lord. He's going to send them to the dog food.
You couldn't. Don't come over here talking. You should have ate before you came over here. I'm for real. Making everybody else feel bad.
Right. Mashonda said, mind their own business. As long as her eating habits are not affecting others, her sister should be silent.
I wish.
Well, your sister got to tell you if you're doing wrong, right?
Right. Well, no.
No?
Not like that.
Just let you go?
Leave me alone.
Okay. Natasha said, I agree. I've become more conscious of my eating habits, but my daughter goes overboard since becoming vegan, and mealtime and it's too much for everyone to handle.
It is.
Yeah.
All this you show them, eat this, look at this. You see them bugs coming out of there? Look,
Yes. Look at this
look at
video.
that worm right now. I can tell you. That's what's going on in your stomach.
That's what goes on in my house. Oh, you're gonna eat that? Let me send you this video first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make it for you.
We're going to take it from the top on this letter right quick.
Okay.
Y'all rock out with us. All right, that's Gallant. Doesn't matter. ZAK, Sam Silk, while we up inside of Reality Hour Relationship Hour. I want y'all to chime in on this one. We live on Facebook, too. We welcome everybody who's listening and watching us on Facebook. Let's talk about this vegan sister here.
Okay. Dear Sam, my sister is a vegan, which would be fine if she didn't regularly lecture those of us who are not about how we are poisoning ourselves, heading to an early demise, etc. At the last gathering, when my husband, cousins, and I were eating some barbecue chicken and greens, my sister kept carrying on about the food. I did prepare fish and salad, but that wasn't good enough for her either. I certainly don't comment on her life choices. For instance, she worships her nutritionist and eats nothing but basically grass. Her vocal presentation on her veganism is adding a lot of stress to visits and holidays, and it's making me not want to spend time with her. Please help.
All right. Big ups to all the vegans. And I just found out a new one's called, pescatarian?
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Yes, they can eat fish.
They can eat fish. A vegan doesn't eat anything that had a parent.
Correct.
Okay. All right. First I ever heard it broke down that way. So look, big ups to everybody who decided not to eat meat or change your diet. I was telling the story how I had to change my diet on certain things. I used to have 4 packs of sugar inside my coffee. I used to drink coffee 3 times a day here because it's free.
Right. Gotta love that free coffee.
Then I went from 3 cups to only 1 cup a day. Then listen how much sugar that I just told y'all. Then now I only use a half a pack of sugar. Okay. Now, I don't stand by the coffee machine here at the job telling everybody else don't put all that sugar inside of their coffee.
Right, you gonna drink that?
Right. I don't make them just no. So when you come to my house, okay, and if you're a guest, and I know you vegan, okay, we'll probably make you some vegan food. And the sister did try to make her some food, right?
Well, she made her some fish and salad.
She made salad. Well,
Yeah.
sit your butt over there and eat the damn salad and shut up. You a guest. Don't come over here preaching about what everybody else ought to be doing. That's what you decided to do.
Right.
So you matter of fact, I'm about to go outside and dig up some grass, wash it off, and boil it for you. Since you want to come over here preaching in my house about what we eat.
Let me eat this rib.
We gonna eat them
chicken.
ribs. I tried to eat I tried to go vegan one time,
Okay.
and it lasted about 4-5 hours.
Oh.
I had a fake gyro. They talked me into it. I went in there and smashed it. I was hungry 2 minutes later.
I thought you were gonna say 4 or 5 days.
No, couldn't do it. But I'm not mad at anybody who does it. That's what they do.
Right.
So when you come over, you tell your sister when she comes over to your house, pack her own lunch or make your own food.
That's
And when I
smart.
come over your house, you better have some ribs.
You might have to take your own ribs.
No, but seriously, it's good that you got to be more conscious about what you do, but you can't walk around here making everybody else feel bad or trying to, because they'll tell you today, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. They'll say, you need to eat this, drink this, this is healthy for you, this is that, right?
Right.
Then all of a sudden there's a new study that says what they told you 5 years ago, don't do that no more.
Don't do it. Something's gonna happen to you.
They come on. If you do this, but this is really causing beef between the 2 sisters. We want to get your take on how the sisters need to handle this.
Beef.
Yeah, beef. Yeah, using the word beef. 578-0931 and Sam Suk Show's on the radio.